There are no special requirements to be a team leader. Team leaders are just regular people who step forward in faith, trusting that God will use them to be a blessing in our community. The team leader is responsible for recruiting volunteers to join their team. Typically, there are around 10 volunteers plus a leader per team. That will vary from team to team depending on the project. These are typically friends, family, co-workers, or members of your small group Bible study. The team leader is also responsible for finding an appropriate project for their team to tackle. The project should be something that's achievable by your team in about 4 to 6 hours of work. Some example projects are trash removal, yard cleanup, landscaping and weed removal, window cleaning, gutter cleaning, and personal visitation, just to name a few. It's also the leader's responsibility to make sure they have all the resources they need to complete their project, such as cleaning supplies, lawnmower, rakes, etc. There's a leadership section of the website meant to assist you in your leadership responsibilities. You can get there by logging into your account, then clicking Manage, then Lead. There are several people here to help you in the process of leading a team, such as your coordinator, the program directors, and technical support for the website. You can find your support team on the Contacts page in the Leadership area of the website. When you know what your project will be, we ask that you load it into the website. This will potentially help you recruit volunteers who will discover your project on the website and have the opportunity to join your team. To add your project, click the Add button while in the Leadership section of the website. Fill in all the pertinent information such as title, description, etc., then click the Save button. Shortly after adding your project, someone on the leadership team will review your project and approve it, at which point it can be visible on the projects page. At any point in time, you can edit your project, make fixes, or add additional information. This can be done by clicking View, then Edit, next to the project that you wish to edit. If you're having a hard time finding an appropriate project for your team, take a look at the projects that have been submitted to Love Turlock but don't yet have a leader. This can be done by clicking Find, which will show you any projects you can take on as a leader. Click View and lead this project to take that project on. Any volunteers who have joined your project will be visible by clicking the View button under the Volunteer section on the Leader page. All the leaders' contact information will be listed here, so you can communicate with them leading up to the event. If you have any volunteers that have verbally committed to joining your team but haven't signed up on the website for one reason or another, you can add the volunteer yourself and associate them with your project. This is done by clicking the Add button under the Volunteer section of the Leader page. Fill in the information, then click Save. When leaders first sign up for Love Turlock, we share your information on the Leaders page. This gives volunteers an opportunity to follow you before you have a project selected. By following you, a volunteer is indicating that they are interested in possibly joining your project team. You can see who has followed you by clicking the Followers button underneath the Volunteer section on the Leadership page. This is the perfect pool of volunteers to recruit from. Many people volunteer for Love Turlock. They don't have a preference for a particular leader or project. You can see this pool of volunteers and be able to recruit them to your team by clicking the Find/Invite button under the Volunteer section of the Leadership page. Call those volunteers up, ask them to join your team. Additionally, you can send them an email invitation by clicking the envelope icon next to their name. The email invitation will include a link to your project, which will lead the volunteer to your project page. can send an email to all your team members who accept email by emailing your message to my team at mail.loveturlock.org. Make sure you're sending the email from the address you registered under. Otherwise, your email will get bounced back to you. After you send your email, you will receive a reply confirmation listing who the email will be forwarded to. Take a quick look at the confirmation email. Make sure the list includes who you think it should. Then click the confirmation link at the bottom of the email. Thank you for stepping up and being bold, and being a leader in Love Turlock.